Hi, Dar. Hi, Terry. I did not know it was Tom Petty Tuesday. We'll have to play a little Tom Petty. Hey, Brenda. Good to see you. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hangout and Art. If you're watching the video, the recording, there are people in chat. Today we're going to do our weekly prompts, and then I think I'm going to do an art journal project, one of the divided pages inspired by Denise Love. So we'll do that after we do our prompts. And today's prompts, I'm going to use some of Janet Young's prompts from her scavenger hunt back in 2021. So, hey Keeks, good to see you. So how is everybody today? Today is very warm, and then the heat should break later today. Hi, Anne. Good to see you. I had fun last week. Anne was our host last week. She provided the prompts, and then she stayed on. Actually, it took us about the whole time to do the prompts, so hopefully I'll get them done a little faster today so I can work on the project. I think I'm going to use some of Jane Davenport's layer cakes, and then I have some new art foamy stamps. Hey, Barbara, chicken pot pie. Good to see you. Okay, who knew that it was Tom Petty Day today? I had no idea. Hey, Jen. Good to see you. Okay, so in honor of Tom Petty, we'll play about 15 seconds of Tom Petty while we're waiting for more people to come in. Oh, hold on a second. I will be right back.
So I'm just letting you know, so you know it might not be blown as good as normal. Just so they don't mess it up.
Okay. That's fine. Are they here to cut the grass?
Yeah, they started already.
Okay. Yeah,
Let me go to the grass.
just tell them to be careful. That's fine. I mean, because go ahead and finish. They could do the grass and
I thought it was best to came out.
yeah, just like blow it up. So.
Yeah, let me go.
Okay, thank you. Okay, sorry about that. I have my windows are getting cleaned today, and they came to cut the grass, so we were just kind of checking in on stuff. Okay, so what was I going to do? Okay, play a little Tom Petty while we wait for people to come in. Hold on. Alexa, play Tom Petty music.
Here's some music by Tom Petty on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. Okay, there's a little Tom Petty for today. All right. So today we're going to do our art prompts. I'm going to, I know, I love that song. And then I'm going to do a project inspired by Denise Lush. I'm going to take a large piece of paper, divide it into 6 squares, and then do a painting and use some of my new art foamies. So let's get to the prompts, which I'm going to use some of Janet Young's prompts from her scavenger hunt from a few years ago. And if we don't, if a color doesn't come up, then I'll pick from our color cards. How does that sound? Let's see who came in. Hey, Flo, good to see you. Susie's Craft Room is here. Keeks, but my site keeps clocking. Oh. Maybe reboot. Hi, Messy. I'm sorry, Keeks. Okay, let's see. All right, I think I got everybody who came in. All right, so Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 100.
Here's a number between 1 and 100. It's 48.
Okay, let's see. What is 48? Oh, use a Post-it note. Huh, use Post-it notes. Put the date by here. Today is, oh my gosh, today's the 24th already. All right, Alexa, let me write this down. Okay, Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 100.
Here's a number between 1 and 100. It's 40.
Okay, tickets. 625. We've got tickets. All right, Alexa, pick a number between 1 and
Here's a
100.
number between 1 and 2. It's 2.
No, let me finish. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 100.
Here's a number between 1 and 100. It's 29.
Okay, tip in. 29 is tip in. Hey, Barb, could you give our number caller the finger too? She's giving me a hard time today. Tip in. Okay, Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 100.
Here's a number between 1 and 100. It's 52.
Okay, 52. Oh my gosh. Aluminum foil. Huh, these are crazy props today, but we're going to go with them. Okay, and aluminum foil. And let's do one more just for fun. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 100.
Here's a number between 1 and 100. It's 90.
90 would be. Okay, it says veggie stickers, but let's just do veggies. All right. All right, so we have use a Post-it, tickets, tip in, aluminum foil, and veggies. Okay, let me. All right, let's pick a color from the color box. I usually pick out a couple and then pick the better one. So let's see. Here's a few here. Okay. Blood orange, royal blue, azure, Kelly green. I think we'll go with blood orange, royal blue, azure, Kelly green, and hunter green. And that's 024 is the color cube. Hi, Coloring. Hi, View. Good to see you. Color cube. Okay, blood orange, royal blue, azure, Kelly green, and hunter green. Well, we have some good vegetable colors, so that's good. That's good. All right, I always find these challenging at the beginning. Have to think for a little bit. Let me post these on the bottom of the screen, and then I will get my card. We'll see what the recipe of the day is, and then I can gesso that, and hopefully some ideas will pop into my head. All right. Also, I want to try and make sure. Let's see, let me get these prompts, and then I'm going to refresh and make sure I don't have a bunch of lag. Hold on. Huh, they don't want to copy for me today. They should have a copy thing in the chat button just for this. So, all right, let me get the banners up and then we can start. So, you being a pirate today, View? How is your eye doing? Hopefully better. All right, create a banner. Paste. Okay, scroll, add banner. Oh, okay, hold on, I gotta do this. And show. Okay, there they are. Tickets, tip in, aluminum foil, veggies, food, royal blue, azure, Kelly green, hunter green. Okay, and yeah, we got all of them. Thanks, Star. Thanks, Star, for getting those up so quick. All right, let's get back to comments. What's Terry up to now? Terry is an impressive little enterprise with all the arting she does. I wish I could get that much done. So Dee Dee had a good stream yesterday. Lots of enabling on her stream. So who got the pens? Who got the pens that Dee Dee showed? I know Janet had already ordered them. Ugh. Okay, so here's our here's our recipe of the day. For those who don't know, I use vintage recipe cards to do my prompts on. I put gesso on them, but I always let people know what the recipe of the day is. This doesn't sound too good to me. Pickled rump roast. I don't think so. I don't know. It just doesn't sound good. And it can go in the microwave. I still wouldn't do it. Ugh. Okay, let me get my gesso out and we can start. Let me turn off the overhead lights and get my Diet Coke out. I know That's what I thought when I saw it, Flo. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. All right. Morning Diet Coke. Hopefully that'll wake me up. All right. So I usually start out, I put some gesso down. And then while I'm doing that, try to think of something to start with. Okay, let me get my gesso brush and I'll be right back. Oops. All right, there's my gesso. Yeah, I know, pickled roast. I don't know. I mean, I like pickles, but I don't want a pickled roast. But they're vintage. I should try to see if the year's on here. Great American Recipes, but it has no year. I'd have to say 60s. That probably came from the 60s, pickled pot roast. Okay. All right, so let's get the gesso on this. So I had time this weekend. I was just perusing the YouTube channels. Did anybody know? I don't think I knew this. If I did, I forgot about it. There are prompts called Creep on June. Has anybody seen those? So for people that like scary, gothic, Halloween, it just gives you a chance. Like usually, I do my scary post stuff like around October because it's Halloween. But I thought it was kind of a good idea. It gives you another chance during another time of the year if you enjoy doing that stuff to pull it out and do it. But it's let me get my notes out. I know it was interesting. It is I found it through Michelle H, who is your crafting source, who is a friend of ours, and she sells supplies and likes to do mixed media stuff. Yeah, it's a set of there's not a list of prompts. At least I haven't found it yet if there's a list. Oh, pickle pot roast is sauerbraten. Oh, well, they should just keep it as sauerbraten. It sounds better. From what I see, it's hosted by Tracy Fox Creative. And then if you go to her YouTube channel, and she does the first day one, you'll get all the information there, and there's a calendar, and when you click on the calendar you get a new artist every day doing what the prompt is for that day. I need to investigate more to see if there's more if there's another list that's written out, but it seems kind of fun. And then there's also, she does have some digis if you want to buy some of her digis, which are kind of cool, which I did buy those because I may pull out my Poe journal and I still have maybe, I don't know, 20 or 30 pages left in that. I might pull that out and start doing some of the prompts just so I can start a new creepy journal this year because I've had it for about 5 or 6 years now. Okay, I keep losing my sound. I've restarted my phone twice. Any idea how I can fix it? Ooh, is your sound... Hey, Mama Juju. I would check to make sure you're not muted. Do you hear any sound at all? Thanks, Dar. Dar posted her YouTube channel. I don't. You restarted your phone twice. Check all the YouTube, like the YouTube settings and stuff, and make sure it's not turned down. Maybe, I don't know. But if anybody has an idea, let Susie know. But you can hear okay? Oh no, you can't hear okay. It's your sound. But your picture's okay. That's weird. That is weird. So yeah, so I thought this Creep on June was I just thought it sounded like fun. Something different to do in the summer than what I usually do. And I was just wondering if anybody had heard about it before. So check out Tracy Fox Creative and Creep on June, and also check out Michelle H, your crafting source. She did day 18, and that's how I found it. All right, so now let's see. Use a Post-it note. All right, let me see. I'm going to see if I have any fun Post-it notes. I'll be right back. I have to step away for a second because I don't have my Post-it notes right here. Oh, your watch could be setting you up. So, because my watch does stuff to my phone sometimes with the sound. Okay, I'm back. I did have some Post-it notes. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Barb. Yeah, I try to like when I find cool fun stuff, I try to remember to share it. I feel like I just haven't been having a whole lot of time like to sit and watch like scroll YouTube and stuff. So it was kind of nice on Sunday. I just kind of sat and found a few some interesting things. So, hi Kathleen, good to see you. All right, different things. Use a Post-it note. So I was just trying to think of different ways to use your Post-it note. You could use it, if you wanted to just block off space, cover something up and paint around it, something like that. But what I think I'm going to do is I have these bright Post-it notes that are actually transparent. I thought I might use some of my little punches and punch out some stuff to put on my card. Figured that'd be something, a different way to use your your Post-it notes. The thing is, will I be able to get them out. These are kind of delicate. Oh, I guess that would be my blood orange. Let's see if this one cuts better. These, and I get these. I got these when I first started scrapbooking and art journaling and stuff like that. And they hardly ever get used. So it's always fun to find a time to use it. Hi, bartender's daughter. Good morning, Teresa. That's not punching. Oh, maybe because it's in the sticky part. Hold on. Let's see if it punches here. This would be a good one if I can get it. Yes, I did, Teresa. I'm a good Catholic girl. I went to St. Margaret Mary's Grammar School for 8 years and St. Scholastica High School. So yeah, in hope, I felt that it was a good word for today. We all need to have hope. Oh, this isn't cutting out, but it's actually, this is kind of, oh, okay. So this is not a punch. This is actually a little embosser. Thanks, Teresa. I didn't even realize that. So this will be good. I can use some fancy Post-its that are embossed. I think that's even better. That's an even better way to use them. Fun. Anybody have embossing Post-its? Or embossing punches? I didn't realize. Obviously, I haven't used it in a while if I didn't even remember. So here we go. All right. So I've got my Post-it. And maybe we'll see if I do another one. But I think I'll run an ink pad over that. Hold on. Let me get an ink pad out and I'll run that over. Let's see. All right, let's see if I can. There, that's a little distressed looking. So that's going to be my fancy Post-it note. And then we'll have to do a tip in. I know, and this is from way back in the day. I'm sure this is, oh my gosh. This is probably over 20 years old, I'm sure. Yeah, because I started scrapbooking about 25 years ago. 25 years ago is when I started scrapbooking, and then I switched over to art journaling maybe 16 years ago now. So here's something that would be interesting. Okay, so this is an art journaling channel and mixed media and stuff like that. Like what attracted you to art journaling and mixed media? Like what did you do before you're doing art journaling and mixed media now? What did you do before that, and what drew you to to do art journaling if you do art journaling? Like how did you find art journaling, I guess is the question. Yeah, I was I was a scrapbooker, and then I would watch videos, and one of the people I watched, oh my gosh, I can't remember her name now. She used to do videos from all the shows. She's up in Canada. And she had a link on her page that said art journal every day. And I clicked on that, and that was Julie Faye Fan Balzer. And that's how I found art journaling. And then also around the same time, I had seen stuff about doodling and Zen Doodle and stuff like that. So those were probably the two things that drew me into art journaling through scrapbooking. Brenda said, okay, she found Paula Phillips, who inspired her to start mixed media art, journaling 100%. Before that, okay, scrapbooking. Flo started as a stamper, then added scrapbooking. And that led to the whole paper crafting shenanigans that we are all in now. I know, and I found out between the scrapbooking and the art journaling, I really love paper crafts. I've just found so many different paper crafts that I love. Okay, Teresa did jewelry, beaded ornaments, and scrapbooks. Okay, so you were in some mixed media before. Let's see. Juju Planner Girl. Okay, she found Planner Girl. Teresa. Okay, so Teresa, her journey was through Mary, and she brought her into art journaling. Hey, Janet, good to see you. I don't know if you heard. The question was, how did you start art journaling? Like, what was your path to art journaling and mixed media and stuff like that? Okay, so Jen is brand new to it. Finding gel printing, started with watercolor, then acrylic, traditional painting. Okay, fun. All right, Terry said, before I did art journaling, I was drawing in bits and pieces and wanted to keep and had no idea what to do with it. Oh, that's interesting, Terry. That's interesting. Because before I started art journaling, when I would see like interesting pictures in the newspaper, basically, if something would pop out, like drawings or photographs and stuff like that, I would tear them out and I just kept them in a pile, but I didn't know what to do with them. And now, then I found art journaling, incorporated it into that. And now I love to collage. I've really found out in the past couple years that I love collage. Okay, Zenjen found PM Artist Studio, and that's how she found us. Terry saw art journaling on the internet and realized all the wonderful things I could do. I did scrapbooking and card making first. I know, it seems like a lot of people came from scrapbooking and just wanted Flo. Yeah, she said, Kathy, you're so polite. What was your path? What you really mean is, what was your gateway drug? Yeah, yeah. That would be Dee Dee. Dee Dee was my gateway drug to shopping. Okay, so Jen never scrapbooked, but she just liked art. Did you do were you crafty or anything, or you just like started looking stuff up? You found okay, no, you started with gel printing, and then you found PM Artist Studio, and then you found us. Okay, cool. Right, Terry, I was forever saving bits and pieces. It kept growing. I know, and there was actually, I had saved stuff from my just different things I had cut out that I couldn't use in my scrapbooking, but I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. And I have gone back, like things I had cut out like 20 years ago, I've used in current stuff now. Okay, Jen was never a crafter or artist. Found it when I retired and needed something to occupy my time. Loved Zentangling. Oh, that's fun, Jen. I'm glad you found it. I just think art is just a good way. It's a good way to express yourself. Just take you away from all the stuff's going on in the world. I love it. I love it. I feel, I don't know. I'm glad I found it. It's like a fun hobby for me. Yeah, Brenda likes Zentangling too. And that was, speaking of Zentangling, I had passed it on to Janet and Devin because I knew they liked Zentangle. But now, I mean, there's a bunch of people that like Zentangling. It's, what was her name? I sent the link to Janet. Oh, okay. Taya, Taya Pen Art. And she's a doodler. I don't know where did I see her on Instagram? I think it was Instagram I saw her. Let's see. Taya Penart. Yes, it was Instagram. I found her. And this is her link. And then let's see. Paste. Okay. Just if you like doodling and Zentangling, check her out. She has some really fun stuff. And Janet said she did a quick one of hers and it came out very cool. Anne says she likes anything goes. You can use what you want. Yes. And it's not, I think I like too, there's no rules. And the one thing too that when I did start art journaling, thanks, Star, like, okay, so my daughter's an artist and has an art degree and stuff like that. But when I started art journaling, I actually avoided doing like color theory and like, oh, you shouldn't use yellow with purple because it'll turn to brown, that kind of stuff. I just did what I did stuff because I thought it looked good, whether it was the right thing to do or not. So I kind of went, kind of was a rogue about that. But that's why I like mixed media. There's no rules. You don't have to be exact. You can just take something wherever you want to take it. And that's what I've done with my doodling. I have a book, I'll show it in a little bit, of flowers because I wanted to learn how to draw flowers, but I didn't want to just copy the flowers. So I'd kind of use that as inspiration. And then however that turned out, that was my take on the flowers. So let's see. So Bartender's Daughter has a long story. I can't wait to hear it. Okay, Kathleen, she took art classes in New York City's Big Apple Exchange in the 70s and 80s. Artists give classes in their own studios. Oh, that's cool, Kathleen. So you've been doing art for a while. That's fun. Janet said she started doing swaps out of the WAN ads and Rubber Stamp Madness, mostly to use the handful of stamps that I own. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Oh, I like that. It's interesting to see how people have been pulled in. It's like once you're pulled into art, you can't, it's part of you. Like it's something, you may not do it for a while, but you can always go back to it. I know. Hey, Janet, do you have anything that you did from the swaps? Do you still have that stuff? That'd be kind of fun. That would be fun to see. That'd be fun to see on stream. Janet Young streams on Mondays at 1 o'clock Eastern. Yesterday she showed, she did another chapter in her, what's it called, Janet? Conspiracy Chicken Journal. which was fun. It was about why the world is flat. And then we played Pictionary. Every once in a while, Janet will play Pictionary just for a change of pace, and everybody plays along. It's a lot of fun. So check out Janet. Janet is published in Rubber Stamp Madness, I think 3 or 4 times. All the swaps were ruined in a flood. Oh do you have the Rubber Stamp Madness issues? That's cool, Janet. Oh, that must have hurt having all that stuff go through a flood. You have the mags. Okay, good. Okay, Jen says art is one thing that makes me smile these days, although it also makes me sad when I'm not giving up to it. I know it can be. Sometimes it can be a love-hate thing. I get it. All right, let's see. Okay, so I have been procrastinating enough. Okay, Janet. Oh, Janet. She lost her grandmother's prize winning quilts too. It was painful. I wish I had learned not to hoard stuff then. Oh, Janet. But you might have had those quilts anyway. I mean, how could you get rid of your grandmother's quilts? Oh, that's gotta hurt. Okay, Brenda says she follows Karen. I teach tangling and have done her classes in the past for doing Celtic knots and love her. Oh, thanks for sharing, Brenda. Hey, Brenda, are you a member of our Facebook group? If you are, and anybody who wants to join the Facebook group, please post different things like that. It's fun to see. It's fun to get new inspiration. Okay, Janet said if I wasn't a hoarder, I'd have had them in the house, but then they're too precious to use. So instead of hoarding, just use them. Because it's better to have them get worn out being used than in a flood. At least if you have something, use it. You can keep it, just use it. Thanks, Dar. Dar posted the Facebook group, so join the Facebook group. It is an open group. No questions or anything, just place to share your art. I didn't post it today. I usually post the stream every Tuesday and try to post some art when I'm doing it. Right, Jan? I know. It's okay to have stuff. Use it. If you don't use it, you're a hoarder. So that's our words of wisdom for the day. Use your stuff. All right, I've got my Post-it note. It's been fun just hearing everyone's journey. I want to make sure I didn't skip anybody. Okay. All right. I know. It's like at some point you're like, why am I not using it? I just need to use it and enjoy it. And especially stuff that's been handed down to us. I think the people that made it would be happy and appreciate the fact that we're using it. So, all right, I'm going to get some tickets. I'm going to get out some tickets. Let's see what we can. Here's my tickets. I feel like I've used something from here recently. Hey, Lisa, good to see you. Hunter Green, Kelly Green. Let's see if I can find some of the colors in the tickets. Blood orange, royal blue, azure. Okay. Ooh, tickets and business cards are in here. Oh, here's some tickets. I could always do the background. Let's maybe do a ticket collage as a background. And here's some green. Got some green stuff here. Now let's see if we have any blue. Okay, so we've got orange, green, here's some blue. Faded blue. It's not the actual colors, but it's inspired by the actual colors. That is actually kind of blood orange. Oh, let's see. Oh, here's some other big tickets I can use in the background. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Got a bunch of these. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Ooh, Chicago-Milwaukee Railroad. I used to take that train when I was a little kid. I lived in Chicago, and on my a lot of my relatives lived up in Milwaukee, so I used to take the train with my grandma and my mom up to Milwaukee to visit my aunts a lot. It was fun. Good memories. All right, so I think we'll start with these underneath. And then put some tickets on top, and that's going to be my background and my colors. Orange, blue, and green are the pickled rump roast. That just cracks me up. All right, so I think I'm going to use a glue stick today. I use different things on my collage. Sometimes it's just what's close. Sometimes I use matte medium. I use my tape runner. It just, I don't know, it depends. It depends if I need to do a certain thing with it. What do you, when you guys collage, what medium do you like to use to glue your stuff down? If there's any special product you like using, like I do like the Yoo-Hoo sticks. They seem to work pretty good. Golden's matte medium. Love my tape runner. Okay, so all right, this fills it up pretty good. All right, let's get this down. All right, here we go. I just need one of these. I don't want to use both of them. Got the green. Oh, I'm here. I don't need my Be Right Back. Don't need my Be Right Back. I'm just pressing these down with my hand to make sure they're sticking, but you can also use like an old credit card, brayer, anything. Was it Flo that yelled? No, I know Barb yelled. I don't know if, and thanks everybody who who does the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Alrighty. Got the blue. Thank you, Flo. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, or else Flo's gonna get after you. Oh, I kind of like the backside. I'm gonna put the backside. This is kind of cute. It says "Go by bus." I do the backside of this instead. Your day is complete now, Flo. Alrighty. Okay, so that's pretty good. That fills it up pretty good. So we've got tickets, and where's my post-it note? My goodness, I swear I can lose. What's the saying? I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached to my body. Where's my post-it note? Flo, you're funny. Oh, here it is. It's my post-it notes. I have a post-it note. Put that here. Let's put that up here so we can see the. So, can the post-it note be the tip-in? Could the post-it note be the tip-in? What do you think? Post-it note tip-in, combine those two. All right, so now I need aluminum foil and veggies. And I'm going to put extra glue on this. Okay, Jen agrees. So the post-it note is going to be the tip-in. Okay. All right, so this, okay, so I've got my colors. They're inspired by the ones we picked: royal blue, azure, Kelly green, hunter green, and blood orange. So I used blue, green, and orange. I have my post-it note, which is decorated with an embossing punch, which I didn't even realize I had. And the post-it note has become my tip-in, and now aluminum foil and veggies. All right, let me think. What could I do? Oh, okay. All right, I'll be right back. I need to run upstairs and get some foil. Okay. Oh, I would have gotten more, Dar. Sorry. Yeah, tinfoil hat. Something to attract the ideas. Communicate with the aliens. Okay, so I think let's see. All right. All right. Oh, I do remember that. Hey, Brenda, you know what I thought of the other day when I saw you? I forget whose stream it was. Remember when YouTube had the bots that would come in and you kicked the bots out? It was so funny. Was that here or was that on StreamYard? I think it was YouTube, but it was pretty funny. Brenda beat up the bot. That's you had a crush on the bot, and then you beat him up. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to. This has to be my favorite. I know it was funny. That was a long time ago. Okay, so this is my favorite sticker book. It's the John Darien sticker book. And I know that there's vegetables in here. So let's see. Hopefully I didn't use them all. Joycey. Oh, you didn't hate the bot, Dar. They were annoying sometimes. Okay. All right. Well, there's a peach. I know I've seen an eggplant in here. Oh, I might have. If there's not, okay, if there's not any veggies in here, I think I have some Art Foamy veggies. Let's see. I love just flipping through here for inspiration. Okay. Oh, Terry. Very good. Terry's already posted. If you're playing along and you want to share what you did, post it in the group, and I'll go on the Facebook group and show what everybody posted. So, veggies. Maybe not, or maybe I could have used it too. I thought there was a big eggplant in here. That was a pear. Ah, I swear. I guess not. Here, let me just go back here. See if I missed anything. I must have used it. I could. There's grapes. Oh. Huh. Well, now I know. There's no veggies in here. I know, Tara. All right. I'm going to step away for a minute because I have to, I think I have some vegetable stamps. So I will be right back. So talk amongst yourselves. And I do. I have art foamy vegetables. So I'll just have to. Let's see. Okay. I think I'll just stamp a couple of these out. Okay, Lisa said, I'm sorting a massive amount of crafting materials from my neighbor's stash. She passed away earlier this year. I brought a carload home. There was a massive amount of stuff that was being given away. Aw, well, you'll treasure using that, Lisa. Let's see. We have an artichoke, broccoli. Here's the artichoke. That's kind of cute. A beet, a squash, carrots, corn, and a pumpkin. All right, let me get my ink out. And I'll get those stamped. Okay, so let's see. What do we have? Okay, orange flame. Red for the beet. Got green. Okay. Let's see if I can get fancy here. Okay. Let me move this out of the way because I don't want to get ink on this. All right. All right, so let's see. So I think the artichoke's kind of interesting. The beets, I'm just kind of getting an idea where I might use these. Maybe do the ear of corn right here. Oh, hold on.
You want the garage door done?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I'm talking about the ones on the rolling door.
Oh, the rolling door? Yeah. Do they, if they're smudged. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So these are the art foamies. And we'll see. We'll see what we use. Definitely want to use the artichoke. So no, I wasn't. No, that was the guy who's washing my windows. He didn't know I was streaming. Oh, welcome back, Keeks. Oh, good. I know it depends. Phones are tricky sometimes. Hey, Sophia, good to see you. Doing our prompts today. And then I'm going to do some painting after this. Painting and art foamies. I need some yellow because I don't want the artichoke to be too bright. Okay. Okay, let's see. See what I do here. Do I want to use ink or do I want to use paint? I could use acrylic paint. Let's see how this works. Let's see. Let's see how that works. All right. Okay, Jen says she's starting a scrap journal out of envelopes. Just pulled a bunch from my stash. Praying for good energy today. We'll all send you good energy, Jen. Send good energy Jen's way. All right. So let's see. This is the first time I use the stamp, so hopefully I get enough ink on here. Let's see. All right. Okay, so Jen's starting a scrap journal. What's everybody else working on? Anybody else doing anything fun or interesting? All right. Ooh, it's not bad. You can tell it's an artichoke. I like that. Just going to do a little hodgepodge of veggies here. All right, let's get the red. Let's get the red out for the beet. See how that works. This is the Art Foamy ink, and I'm using it on a little spongy thing, and you just kind of tap it on. You can also use an ink pad too, but this is kind of fun if you want to use different colors on one stamp. I know, I wasn't sure either, but it's so far so good, right? Let's do the green. Yeah, that's one thing with the art, with these little things, you can get a lot of ink on the stamp, or I could have used acrylic paint. I could have used Neocolors, layer cakes. You really can load these up because you don't have to use like the traditional stamp pad. You can really load it up. And plus, I don't need it to be perfect. I just want to be able to know that there's veggies on there. Okay, let me go back with this. All right, let's see how this one goes. All right, hold this down for a bit. Okay, Zenjen said, that's one thing I like about doing prompts like this, such great practice. It's good practice, and it kind of gets your mind, I don't know, kind of gets your mind going, gets the cobwebs out. Starts the creative process. And plus and I like these random prompts because they're things I never would have thought of. And it makes me think when I saw vegetables, when you see this list, you're like, oh my gosh, how's that ever going to come together? But they do. They all come together and they're all different. Okay. So you can't press down too hard, but if you leave it, let's see. Oh, there it is. I love the beet. Really like the beet. Let's see what else is here. I'm going to use something that doesn't have any grip. Okay, here we go. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the carrot. kind of have that going up here so not too much of the green shows. And then that'll kind of break it up. Okay, we'll put the carrot right in here. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Did you post in the group, Kathleen, or on Instagram? Facebook group or Instagram? I love seeing what everybody's been doing. Okay. Helen Wells, YouTube. Both. Okay, good. I'll show it when I show the prompts. I think Sophia might have some stuff up there too. Okay. All right. I like these inks because not too much squirts out, but every once in a while you want a bunch to squirt out. So it kind of takes a while to get it wet, but that's okay. All right. All right, got the orange. Then we got the green. I might add a little black to the green just to darken it up a bit. Just going to put a dot of black and then I'll put some more green on. So it's a darker color green than what's there, just to kind of mix it up a bit. Hopefully it works. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, let me dab a little bit more orange. Okay. And okay. Okay, Jen said her envelope journal is inspired by Emily Bishop in Mixed Media Masterclass 2025. She made it look so easy. Envelope journals are fun. That was one of the first journals I made, was an envelope journal. All right, so hopefully, let's hope this comes out. All right, I'm kind of happy with my veggies. Wasn't sure how they were going to come out, but they did come out. Ooh. All right, so I need to use foil, and then I will be done. What am I going to do with the foil? I'm not sure. Okay, here's what I'm going to do with the foil. It's kind of goofy, but I'm going to make a little okay, I'm going to put this here. All right, we're going to do this. And then I think I'll use a blue, like a bright blue, since I don't have a whole lot of blue on here. So we're going to put the little piece of foil here. And then another little post-it here. Okay. And then this over here. So the foil's outlining the little Post-it note. And oh, thanks, Terry. Yes, I completely forgot. Last year we used envelopes for the prompt, and that was fun because you could use the windows and stuff. Okay, I don't know if you could hear me. Yeah, we did use envelopes for the prompts last year, and it was fun because you could use that little window envelope if you had business envelopes, and it was a lot of fun. All right, so I'm going to put a little message underneath my tip-in that says, eat your veggies. Exclamation. Eat your veggies. So that's our little tip in, and I just need to ink the edges and it will be all done. All right. Okay. I just think inking the edges just kind of finishes everything off. Always done that. Here we go. Okay. Oops. I'll ink the flap too, or the tip in too, so it kind of stands out. Too bad the embossing thing didn't have vegetables on it. That would have been cute. Okay, so here we go. Another card done. We have tip in vegetables, aluminum foil. So there's my tip in, my veggies, aluminum foil outline. I used some tickets and blood orange. I used orange, blue, and green for my colors. So thanks, Keeks. All right, so let's put that aside. I'm just going to take a minute to put this stuff away, and then we can start working on my little painting project for today. It is, I'm a member of Denise Love's, her YouTube channel, and she does videos a few times a week, and this is one of the processes she does. So it's inspired by her. And then I have some new art foamy stamps I'm going to use. So I think I'm going to do like a water theme because I have some fish stamps. Hey, sister, good to see you. All right. All right, let me get these all. Oh, I know a lot of people. I found out a lot of people like Denise Love. I know Anne, when she was here last week, said she watches her too. She's just fun. I know, she's so happy. She's always happy. Here we go. All right, let's get these put away. And I'm just going to leave them here though, because I will use them on the stamps. And she's also on Instagram. I think she's 2 Owls Studio or something, or 2 Owls Art. So if you look up Denise Love on Instagram, you'll find her. Yes. Yes. Keek said she's always so nice. She has a nice laugh and she replies to comments. I've commented a few times on her YouTube and she always replies. People appreciate that when somebody, you just know that somebody's seen your comment. Something I try to do but need to be better at. I mean, I just want people to know, let people know that I'm seeing, that they're what they've done and stuff like that. All right. All right. So these can get put away. All right, let me put this here. Get my phone out of the way. Oh, thanks, Kathleen. I'll show those too. I'm going to show that stuff before I get started on this. Where's my paintbrush? Oh, well. I'm sure I know it's here somewhere. It's going to dry up. Oh, well. Okay, so I've got 110 cardstock. This is 110 cardstock. I use this to make different cards, journal covers, stuff like that. So I want to try it with the Jane Davenport paint because it's so because it'll be wet. So all right, let's get on the YouTube channel or the Facebook group, and see what's up there today. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to Hate Mountain Art. Oh, nice, Kathleen. Oh, fun stuff on here. Okay. Let me. This just takes a minute. Okay. All right. So here's our Facebook group. And we have Kathleen. Here's the little journal she made. She did the cover a while ago and recently added signatures. The cover was made from a little Debbie's box I covered with a gel print. Oh, cool. Oh, I like that, Kathleen. And there's the cover, and there's the papers. Very nice. So what are you gonna what are you gonna do with the journal? Have any plans for it yet? Jennifer? What did she say? When you fall in love with your scrap paper, used it to wipe off your paint. Colors are prettier in person. See, that's the kind of stuff I save. I just throw it in a pile and I end up using it either as a background, collage. And Kathleen. Okay, this is a collage she did in a small journal she made. Oh, very pretty. I love your drawing. You've been doing a lot of drawing, Kathleen. I enjoy seeing it. Nice collage. Okay, let's see. And we have Terry with here's the prompts. Make someone smile today. I love that. And you know what? That from the John Darien book. I think I've used them already. I know I've used those. I knew there was veggies in there if that came from there. I love it, Kathleen. I like your carrots with the little Google eyes. Very fun. Very fun. Let's see, what else do we have? Here's Sophia. What's she been working on? Very nice, Sophia. I like it. I like it on the craft paper. It's cool. All right, let's see who else. More from Kathleen. She's got her flowers, and is that watercolors in the background? Very nice. Oh, here, hang on art, short video from Jane. Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I'd never think I was better alone. Can't change the weather. Oh, Jane. Jane was here today. I'm going to play her video. Oh, June 18th prompts. Supply rarely used. Jelly print. Tree made of circles. Draw a feeling and put a bird on it. Those were the prompts last week from Anne. Here. I love it. That is really cute, Jane. All right, very nice. I love the prompt card. Debbie Epps. Here's Debbie Epps Journal Companion Book 12, Flower Girls. You can find these on Ko-Fi and some are on Amazon. And there's Terry Brett's prompts from last week. All right. So that was fun. Okay. Hey, Art Junkie, good to see you. You know what I do with mine, Jen? If I can't find my lid, I roll it back and I put it upside down, and it does keep it from getting too dry. Oh, what did Sophia say? Sophia, that's from a while back. I think someone commented which bumped it up. Yeah, I love working on the craft too. Oh, I know. I found that out too. I found that I love the craft paper. It's nice and thick. It's good to work on. But on some of them, I have one where the spine came apart and the other one stayed together. But I think that's why they don't make them anymore. I don't think they make them anymore. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I know a lot of people that had that problem. Like to collage and I like it my drawing. I love doing watercolor color. I do too, Kathleen. It's fun to just put watercolor down and then kind of doodle over it. I know, and because not many journals lay flat. I've been thinking of making with all the craft paper that we get from Amazon. Somebody else made one, is just make a journal out of craft paper. All right. Okay, is Art Junkie Shannon? Now I know, so I don't have to call you Art Junkie anymore. Unless I forget. Probably will the next time. Okay. That's why I like sewing my signatures with big pieces of arches, hot press cut to size. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay, yeah. Yeah, good way to recycle the Amazon paper. All right, I'm going to start by taping this off. Get some art tape. Tape. All right, let me get a board to tape this down on. Oh, this is wide enough. It's just going to fit. No, it's not wide enough. Hold on. Okay, that'll be wide enough. Okay. It'll be in a little bit of an angle, but that's okay. Let me pull back a little bit. All right. Okay, let me turn my camera on. There we go. Pull back a little more. There. All right. Let me tape this down. Okay, so this is 11 by 17. Yeah, 11 by 17. It's a 110 cardstock that I'm going to try. All right, so all right, so this will be the first time I've done anything like this. I have done smaller squares in a journal, but I haven't done anything on a single piece of paper like this. So we'll see. It looks like fun. I love how hers turn out. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Okay. And I'm just eyeballing it like she does. So they may not be exact, but oh well. We're not looking for perfection. We're just having fun. and one down the middle. So we end up with six cards. All right. Okay, here we go. So once I start painting, we'll see a little bit better. I think first, let's see. Should I use like a Stabilo pencil or something? I'm gonna draw, do some pencil marks, or do oh, maybe I'll do the graphite Lyra. That's water soluble. Water soluble. Okay, I don't think that's water soluble, so I'll use that. This is Lyra Graphite 2B. So I'm just gonna to get something on the page so you can kind of see where I'm working from. All right. Okay, that's it. All right, I'm done. No, let me get my paints out. Hold on a sec. Okay, seize the day. That's what I'm looking for. I want to use the blues and the blues from here. Flo, hey, you don't want to get Flo after you. She made a statement earlier. Thanks, Flo. Okay, so let me think for a minute. Let me get some water. I think I'm going to use a watercolor brush, kind of juicy one. Oh, hi, Debbie. Debbie said she made 2 May style journals using the signature pages from Flower Girl's book and dyed papers, then filled envelopes with cut ephemera to use in both. Oh, you should post those in the group. I'd love to see them, Debbie. All right, take up my water. Let's see, water over here. My Jane Davenport's over here. All right, so I'm just going to dig in. Oh, okay, Debbie. I haven't looked in the Facebook group in a few days, so. Yeah, and go ahead and put a reminder in for your sale. Okay, so I'm just kind of, her stuff is very abstract. So I'm just kind of going to put some color down, make it kind of wavy. All right, since it's water, I'm probably going to try and fill up most of the space. I have to say, I love the Jane Davenport layer cakes. They're just so opaque. And if you can't get a hold of her layer cakes, like gouache is kind of similar. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to start talking like her. I love that she always talks to herself while she's painting. Who talks to themselves while they art? Or should I say, who doesn't talk to themselves while they art? Thanks, Art. I kind of like them too. They're the Seize the Day. And then the other one is Tutankhamun. Tutankhamun. Both layer cakes by Jane Davenport. Okay, so I don't want to. Okay, I think. All right, I'm going to do this because I want it to be watery. I want it to look like water. So just kind of flowy. All right, let me get some green in here. Try and get some of the lighter color in the background because I don't think I want a whole lot of white showing. Maybe in here, I just want to fill in this white. All right. Thank you, Dar. I love blue. Blue is probably my fave. Darker. Keep it kind of flowy. Okay, so I'm trying to think. What does she do? What does Denise do next? Does she decide, like, oh, do I need to make some marks? Oh, stencil. She'll use a stencil. And I do have some wavy stencils. All right. All right, this looks a little washed out, but it's darker here. You know what? I'm going to put this up a little bit so you get a better view of the color. The light is so bright. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to have this light. Oops, and that was my microphone. We'll move that out of the way. There, how's that? See, that's okay. That's what colors they are. Just a little bit washed out up there, but that's okay. There. Okay. All right, that's a little bit better. Okay. All right. I just want to use some of the green to try and get. Mm-hmm. I don't want it to get too washed out. I want to see the different layers, but I don't want a whole lot of white. All right, I think I got most of the white. I can always go back and take it out if I see any spots that are too light, but hopefully with the stencils and everything else, it'll cover it up. All right, let's see. All right, let me go quickly. Let me go get a stencil. Okay, so this isn't exactly what I was looking for, but I think I'm gonna add, this is kind of watery. Makes it look kind of watery, so we'll do that. Okay, so I'm going to try something new. I'm actually going to use a brush, like a brush that you'd use on an ink pad on the stencil here. Hold on. All right, and I am going to get a paper towel because I know she kind of dabs it. We'll see. We'll see how this works. All right, let's do, we got a little turquoise. Okay. All right, so let's kind of interesting. Interesting. Okay. Right. Then let's do this one. And then I'm going to do some of the darker color. All right, let's see. Not so sure. Let's see. Okay, I might run a few minutes late. It would make good clouds too, Debbie. I agree. Ugh. It's work in progress, right? All right, let's see. I know. Right, Safia? That's what I was thinking. Work through the uglies. Work through the uglies. Oh, this is a good one because it fits all the way across. So let's like. Work through the uglies. I know it always scares me when that ugly layer shows its face. Kind of throws me, but it always turns out right. Oh my gosh, that is ugly. That is ugly. Ugly, ugly. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Bye, Jen. Thanks for being here. Okay, I think it's time to doodle. I think it's going to be time to doodle. Okay, let's remember it will turn out. It will turn out. All right, let's do some doodling. Okay. I think somebody had mentioned gold. I am going to add a little gold to here because I think that's where I'm going to, that's where something's going to pop. Let's hope. Now, okay, so here was my plan, was to kind of do some wave doodling, but I'm not sure. Nope, that's not showing up. Let me dry this. Let me make sure this is dry. I'm going to turn this on for a second. Yeah, that's true stuff. Yeah, I know. It just like right now, I'm like, oh my gosh, this just looks like a mess. But even now, if I were to take the tape off, but I'm going to put a whole bunch more layers on here. Okay, that's pretty dry now. All right. Why isn't my white? You know what? I'm going to get my white Sharpie. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. let's see. All right, so I'm thinking bubbles. Little bubbles. Well, not real white. Let's do some funky waves. Oh, these are not. I need to press harder. All right. All right. So this will be the fun part, going through, doing the doodling, and just trying to figure out how to fill everything in here. So there's a lot more work on this that needs to be done. So I don't think I'll be able to finish it up, but I just want to give you an idea, and I want to show you the stamps that I'm going to be using. There, that's a little better. And plus, I'm going to have to play around too to see like which pens, which markers work best over the layer cakes. All right, so maybe a little bit over here. Hey, Johnny. I'll keep it down. I know, I miss you don't get to play. How's work going? You having any sales soon? I know Debbie's having a sale. I miss you. Okay, so I want to show you the Artomi stamps I'm going to use. And just real quick. Okay, so I'm going to take these out and just stamp these out on a piece of paper, and then I'm going to color them in. But I think I'm going to go through, I'm going to add some gold, and put the stamps on, and hopefully all that ugliness will go away. I did want to give you an update on our friend Patty Marshall. I talked to her yesterday, and she's been in and out of the hospital I think I told you a couple months ago, she found out she had pancreatic cancer. She went home to hospice yesterday. So, Patty, I send my love if you're there. And I wanted to update everybody on that because I know I hadn't given an update lately. So, all right. So let me get these stamped. And then okay. Where's my blacks? Okay. Oh, Patty Marshall. Patty Marshall. She's a friend of mine. We're in an art group, and she used to pop on. She did a couple of Janet swaps. She used to love. She used to go to everybody's streams and stuff. So no, Patty Marshall. Thanks, guys. Yeah. I just wanted to let you know. Yeah. Thanks, Terry. And I know she appreciated some of you had sent her cards, and she really, really brightened her day. Okay, so this is a fun one. The artist is actually Puffer. She did a puffer fish. So we've got a couple of those. That will be, these will be fun to color. And then she did some other fish. So I think I want to try these straight onto the text or message me, Flo. Okay, I'm gonna try these right on this mess here, and I will, Sophia. I will. Yeah, I did. I talked to her yesterday. Ooh, this is going to be what brings it all together. Here's what I'm going to do with these. I'm just going to randomly stamp. Maybe this will help me figure out how to put on the rest of the marks and the color. Yeah, I think this is going to, the black. I think this is what it's going to be. I'm going to just do the black. And I'm going to do black straight onto the colors here. Oh, phew. Thought it was going to take forever to figure out how to do this one, but this is going to be good. Okay, here's another little fishy. Here's one. Here's another little mini puffer fish. So let's do this one. Yeah, these are Art Bounty stamps, and Puffer is the artist, and I think these are limited. They're only available until Friday. So if you're interested, go check out Art Foamies, and they'll be up there until Friday. This is much, much better. Okay. Now I'm happy. I was getting nervous. Okay. So there's a bunch of different ones. Okay, I did that one. I did this one. Let's do this. And they're so cute. They're so fun. Yeah, Puffer Lady and Fish stamp. She also has, there's a fishbowl stamp and a deep sea diver stamp too. So they are lots of fun. Okay, let's see. So we've got that one. We have, oh, this one. He's got a really toothy grin. Let me put him on here. So we've got, and I'm just using a regular ink pad for these. Ooh, that almost looks like a fish right there. All right, this one here. These are so cute. They are so fun. These stamps are so fun. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do some more in here. I got that one. Let's do this one again. I don't think I got this one in all of them. So I can kind of fill in here. In here. Thank you, Dar. Okay. I so want to pull this tape back that I know it needs more work. Let me, I might pull one of them back. Hold on. That one here. That one here. And you know what? I should just be doing like this. I shouldn't even be thinking about it. I should just be like, just put them down. Put them down, put them down. Here, here, here. Okay. Not be careful. I think I'll be happier with it if I'm not so careful. Okay, so I think I'm going to pull back because I can't wait. One of the tapes, and I think you're supposed to pull it back when it's wet. So it might be good. Maybe what I'll do, I don't know, then I'd have to think too much. This will just give you an idea how it's going to turn out. Oh, cool. Thank you, Sophia. Perfect. I will do that. Here, let me just show you. Okay, so this will give you an idea what it's going to look like. So not too bad. I think I'll do what Sophia said, make some shades of fish. And then I'm going to go back in with some gold and maybe some orange. Maybe have some little goldfish like floating around somewhere. So, but it's fun. I'm glad I tried it. I love watching Denise Love do this. And hers always turn out so good. So I know you just have to keep, like Sophia said, working through the uglies. But I hate when that ugly stage shows up. Kind of makes me second guess what I'm doing, but yeah, I think gold, maybe some orange or just something that's going to pop. I need more doodling. I'll play around with it, and then I will post it on Instagram. I will post it on the Facebook group, and hopefully I can catch up on everything on the Facebook group. Thanks everybody who shares their art. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow's a big stream day. Dee Dee, Ann, Aunt Beck, and is Devin streaming tomorrow? I know she has company. So, and then hopefully Devin, if not, she may have a day off. So, thank you everyone for being here. This was fun, and I will see you guys next week, and I'll see you around at the other streams too. Bye, everybody. Oh, Art Junkie's on at 5:15 tomorrow after Devin. Thanks, Art. Bye, everybody.